Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back in the race on the Ford FF1600, this time at Summit Point Jefferson, for what promises to be another wonderful week of racing. It's one of the trickiest tracks that we'll do this season, and it's also one of the bumpiest as well as being the shortest. As always, it's a fixed setup, it is warm tyres, it is lower fuel, so don't expect to do these in qualifying. If you do, then you are a lot better than I am. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Let's start the hot lap. Right, let's do it. So we're smashing it down the main straight, up to third gear. We're going to leave it in third gear. I'm going to get to just before the start of that wall on the left, braking almost up to full, down to second gear, long trail off. Going to be very patient, tiny dab on the brakes there, back over to the right-hand side, braking slightly harder this time, leaving it in second gear, get on the gas as early as possible. It's a corner that feels like it opens up, but it actually tightens. Up to third gear, we're going to leave it in third. As we get to this dip, braking briefly, nearly up to 80%, sharply off with the trail, down to second gear, and again, smashing it through. Now we come to the final corner. We go past the little building on the left-hand side. Long trail off, as you can see there. And over and across the line in a... what was it? A 49.3. Right, we'll do the breakdown and I'll actually show you the braking points. Right, breakdown lap. Pay attention. I'm going to do it quite fast. So, first braking marker. We're about to... well, I'm already on the brake, so there's nothing specific that sort of jumps out at you, even on triples. You just got to get a feel for it. But you are that far away from the wall when you need to start braking. I go briefly up to almost 100%, drop it down to second gear. I pull that speed off, trail it off down to the apex, and I start getting back on the gas, just trying not to hit that curb too hard. Back up on the gas, I do a little lift going through this little left-hand kink, and that's simply so that I can try and stay as far over to the left as possible to open up this corner as much as we can. So we're briefly on the brakes, only up to about 25%. Back over to the right-hand side, briefly on the brakes up to about 40%. And now we're getting back on the gas nice and early. Got to keep that wheel turned right the way over to the left-hand side. All right, for the next braking zone, we are already in it, so it's tricky. But again, there are no markers at Jefferson. You've just got to get a feel for how it looks on the screen ahead of you. Brake briefly up to about 75%, trail that off quite quickly, and now we're getting back up on the gas really early on in the corner, so it's quite nicely cambered, this one corner. Smoothly back up. Now this last corner is the only one where there's something that you can actually genuinely see. So I start braking as soon as I'm about to come across that little, I don't know what it is on the left-hand side, pagoda, maybe? Anyway, we brake briefly up to about 75%. Again, quite a sharp trail off at first, and then we really flatten that curl. And over and across the line. So a 49.3, and we got one final version coming up now with the driving line on. Without me talking, enjoy.